What's going on, peoples? What's happening? Hey, listen, man. I'm. This has been a very, to me, it's been a very eye-opening day. You know, sometimes we have to have days like this to kind of keep us focused as far as what we need to do and how we need to go about doing it. And the first thing that I want to say is this: I want to give praise and honor, um, you know, to my God, because of the simple fact of allowing me to be able to have the mind frame to be able to have moments like this and be able to share these moments with you guys. However you take it, however you take it. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But right now, what we're talking about is remaining focused. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, you know, life can come at you in so many different ways. You know, whether it's through relationships, whether it's through financial, whether it is through spirituality, whether it's through loss, whether it is through mental. I mean, you know, it is so many different distractions out here that's wearing that's wear and tearing on your body, that's wear and tearing on your mind, that's wear and tearing on your heart. You know, and what we have to do is we got to remain focused. You know, we got to remain focused and diligent to what it is that we're trying to do and what we're trying to achieve. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Sometimes you have to be in these spaces where you got to ask yourself the hard questions, and you got to have an answer for it. You know, if I know that my weakness is this, and this, then I got to answer the questions to either become a better student to that, and that. Or I got to find someone that can do those particular situations and be able to barter business and networking to get to that point. Man, a lot of the stuff that has been, I apologize. I apologize. When you are in a situation where you got peace, and we ask for peace a lot of times, but honestly and truthfully, let's be realistic. A lot of people are not ready to be in that type of peace. We say we want peace, but when you are in peace, that means that you have asked yourself the questions that you need to ask. And you've come up with a decision, whether it's through your spiritual belief or you feel like you came on your own, whatever it is, you have now placed yourself in a position where you feel like you're at peace. And the question that I want to ask is that, are you at peace if you haven't asked the right questions? Are you truly at peace? Are you truly at peace when you say, I'm comfortable where I am? Are you really? Are you really comfortable where you are? Are you really comfortable being in a space where it's quiet? Are you in a space where you can say, I'm perfectly fine where I'm at? Yeah. Look at the backside. It's cloudy here tonight. It's cloudy here tonight. You know, we had some showers today, so it's overcast. If you can see, it's kind of, you see all the clouds back there. But listen, I was talking to a dear friend of mine, and you know, people that I've talked to and I've known for years. I mean, years in relationships. I mean, just, you know, hey. And we were just sitting back chopping it up, and he was like, man, you know, I'll let people know that when it was something that I wanted to do that I'm doing now. He said, I want to thank you for giving him the inspiration of doing it. He said, because, he said if it weren't for this, this guy, saying me, that he would not be in that space. And the selfish part of me would be like, yeah, I did that. But the spiritual part of me understands and realizes that that was not me. That was God speaking through me to be able to assist and help. And that's the reality of it. A lot of times when I help people, I'm not financially. It's not a even swap no swindle, that type of deal. But if God puts it on my heart to be able to help and assist someone, I've always had an open door policy to try to do that and try to be helpful and things of that nature, because that's just who I am. But listen, I met a lot of great people in this business, in this industry. It's a great industry. I mean, I listen, you get an opportunity to meet all facets of life, from Joe the carpenter to Lennox the plumber, to Buddy aficionado, golf, and all of these different people that you met in your life, and it's positive. Life is so negative. Life, you got a lot of negativity around you anyway. So you got enough negative things going on. So you gotta start having some things that are positive in your life. Things that you can attach and say, you know what, that's good. That's a good relationship. That's a positive relationship. Because if you're in a negative relationship, it's already negative. And if you're allowing for that negativity to consume and control you, you're going to become negative. Because a negative takes away. It doesn't add to. And I want you guys to listen to what I just said. Negative takes away from your life, from your soul, from your spirit, from your time, from your peace, from your anything that you enjoy. Negative takes away from that. It does. Got them quick hands, boy. Some kind of little insect tried to come up, like pop, hit him. But listen, the one thing that you got to understand and realize, and that is that as you get older, you need positive things around you, positive reinforcement. That's why a lot of parents turn to grandbabies and they love on their grandbabies, because that is something that is pure. At the beginning, you can kind of lay an implant into their life. See, you may wasn't able to implant your children's life because it was a lot of things that you didn't understand. It was a lot of things that you wasn't able to. You were working hard. You're trying to identify who you are, try to find out things that you like and where you want to be and how you want to go about being. And you got to also take care of this responsibility. Hey, I have been blessed. I have 4 beautiful children. And anybody that knows me, they know about my children. They know about all 4 of them. They know my children. And, I used to bring my kids to work and show them off and everything. I mean, never ashamed of any one of my children. And I was blessed to have, my 4 children by 1 woman. And that was a blessing, and I've tried to be the best father that I can, and that's difficult at times because I might have been tried to be the best father, but I probably not have been the best man. I hope that people understand what I just said. I've worked hard to try to be a good father, a good provider. But I may not have been the best man. Learning myself, learning things that I want to have in life and how I want to go about trying to achieve them, and sometimes it may not have been favorable. But as a man, I have to understand, and that is I have to be held accountable for my actions and the things that I've done in my life. So hey, anybody that I've hurt, anything like that, I apologize from the bottom of my heart, because what it boils down to, I have to hold myself accountable. I have to grow. So it is what it is. But let's get back to it. Remain focused. Remain positive. Find out what it is that makes you tick. Once you find out what it is that makes you tick, now you know how to wind yourself up. Goes from there. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everyone that listens to me, comments to me, respond to me. Just the positive feedback that I get from everyone. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. And smoke well, my friends, and enjoy. We do have, before the end of the year is out, like I promised to you guys, the app is coming out. We're finalizing everything out with that now. And I have a little bit more information for you guys in about a week or so. But it's coming. It's coming. That's going to be bananas. For you guys that enjoy cigars, it's going to be bananas. It's going to be a great situation. I got the line coming out. Just trying to get some printing and stuff like that finalized out. And I appreciate everyone that has tried my cigar. Give me the feedback, the positive feedback they've given me. I put my hard sweat, tears into putting out a really good product. And because I've been around it so long, and I've tried so many different things, I have a really good feel of what it is that I want to present as a label, as a company. And that's someone who really appreciates and love this business. So I appreciate it. Aristocrats Cigar Tobacco Company and Leafing Company, and we're coming out with some phenomenal lines. They're going to be tasty. Whatever your profile it is, I got something that's gonna go right into it. We got some merch that's going to be coming with it. A lot of different things, man. I mean, follow me. We're going to be doing some stuff. Got a couple more things that are we're trying to get ready for the first of the year. And with the God's blessing, we'll have that and be ready to present that also to you. So 2026 is going to be a great year. 2025 has been an inspirational and informative year for me. It shows me that I have the resilience that I need to have to do what I need to do. Through everything that people are going through, keep your hope up and keep your spirit up. It's going to work out for you. You know what I'm saying? Just remain positive and continue to keep doing what you do. And on that note, smoke well, my friends. Enjoy.